Weird. I'm not wearing a hat, right? Weird looking. Anyway, okay. So hey guys, I'm back. Videos are like exercising. It's a lot harder to get back in shape than it is to stay in shape in the first place. And I've just been having trouble getting back on track. But here we go. Got a lot. I explained a little bit ago about what's going on. We're getting back on track. The first thing we're going to do is I'm going to kind of redo the May barrel and blade. I know it's very late, but I'm going to show you what the problem with audio is. And strangely enough, one clip that actually came out. But so we're going to do that. I want to start with this clip so you can see what the big problem was, why the camera wasn't working. And that is what every video has sounded like, with the exception of the one clip that you're going to hear that I'm going to splice in that actually worked. And I don't know why that one clip worked, but that's why I have not been able to really make... I don't like to do videos on my phone because they're very awkward. I've done a few, which you'll see. But so everything's up and running again. So we're going to get into Barrel and Blade Operation 95 for May. June is on the way. And I'm just going to be rolling out videos just about every day to make up for lost time. The next video you'll see should be the giveaway videos. Unfortunately, they're on my phone. Ugh, whatever. But okay, let's go. All right, so Operation 95. Have the card still? Yay. So we've got level 1 and level 2, as always. We've got the level 2 box because that is the bigger, better, faster box. We've got 5 total items in this box. I don't have the coffee in front of me, but I do have an actual clip, the one clip that worked, where I can show you the coffee and we can, yeah. So we're going to start with the Tough Boa Grip 1395. It's a grip. I mean, it goes over. It's very tight. I mean, I figure you'd have to work it pretty good to get over whatever. I suppose it's good. It's a you could cut a piece of rubber hose for less. Understand it's got this, but really the thing is a rubber slide over a handle would give you a rubberized grip too. This just has like a fancy pattern on it. I don't know what I'm going to put it on. But it is what it is. Yeah. Next, we've got the Phoenix E18R V2 flashlight. Now, this was really cool. I like this. Hope the battery's still charged. I haven't messed with it since. Very lightweight, very small. The double-sided clip, which is cool. It is external USB chargeable, which is cool. USB-C, and it's weatherproof. Oh, God, I can't remember all the functions of it now. I have a feeling that it is actually, the battery wasn't fully charged when it came out. But it is actually a very good EDC light. I really like it. If I can show some clips and just mute out the audio and put some nice music in, I will do that. But it is, it's dead right now. Oh, no, it's not. I don't know how I just did that. Oh, you know what? It's flashing because the battery it's locked. That's the problem. How do I unlock it? No, the battery's dead. It's got a flashing battery indicator there. It's got some really good modes. It's, pretty bright. It goes to 1200 lumens on, turbo mode. It has strobe. This is probably the best thing in the box. I know this is not a great review like normal, but I'm trying to make up for lost time, and unfortunately I don't have the original packaging or all that stuff. But very good EDC light. Definitely something that I would carry, and I like it. Next, the Fox Pop Smoke Knife. So not Fox Edge, it's Fox Knives. It's their lower brand. But it's actually not too bad a knife. It's a steel frame lock, has an over travel lock, which is cool. It's definitely EDC sized. It's got the feel of a lower end Kershaw, but it's not bad. I mean, it's not spring assisted or anything. It has pretty good action on it, and the blade, well, that sucked. The blade is decent out of the box. It's a small blade, but so G10, and then your steel frame lock. It'd be nice if it had a deep carry clip. This clip is very tight though. I mean, very tight clip. It needs to wear in a little bit, but $29.95. I don't know if I pay $29.95 for this, because I could probably get the same thing pretty much from Kershaw for less than that. And it's it's a Alphabet steel blade. It's not any great steel, but just to have a cheap, simple knife. It actually is not as bad as I thought it was going to be at first. It's just not real great. So Franklin's Coffee for $9.95. I'll put that in here. I lack some of the equipment I need to pull off this coffee thing. I don't have a spoon. I almost brought a little camping spoon with me. And the instructions say spoon 1 rounded teaspoonful of Franklin's coffee into the mug, 6 ounces of hot water. In the hotel room, they give us a Keurig with some complimentary things. So this has got to be about there we go. This has got to be about a tablespoon right here. So if I do a third of this, that should be about a teaspoon. And I'm sure that this does, I don't know, we'll see. And I'll just have this run hot water. So we're going to dump this. And this smells pretty good. It's a shame. So most people wouldn't be dedicated. Oh, that looks like dried shit. That literally looks like dried shit. Most people would not be dedicated enough to make coffee at 10:30 at night for you guys, but I am dedicated enough for you. So, we're winging it here. Yeah, it's probably about a tablespoon. So a third of that. Although this is probably going to give me a full 8 ounces of water. All right, so I'll just, like I said, I'm winging it. Put it in there, and we'll cool the Keurig here. Power. And brew. This is going to take a minute. I'll edit out the heating. While it's heating up, there's virtually no coffee smell in here, like as opposed to the one that I just threw away. I'm not saying a good or bad thing about it. I'm just saying I like the smell of like ground coffee. It's good. I enjoy it. For me, a lot of the coffee experience is the smell, the aroma. All right, hopefully we're gonna have water any second now. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to put water in here, put it in the microwave, and I don't want to mess with that. Come on, brew, you son of a bitch, brew. I have nothing to stir with besides this, although it's pretty much all dissolved already. It's very bitter, even as normal coffee goes. What is this? This is extended. It's medium roast. Okay, but I mean, it doesn't. It's just a general coffee. It's not good or bad. It just is. I would go so far as to say it reminds me of in the field military coffee. which I've drank plenty of. So I could drink it. There's plenty that I would rather have, but you know, I mean, again, this is brewed straight with nothing in it. For just a fresh, you know, freshly brewed with nothing, no sugar, no cream or nothing, it's actually not that bad. I've had much worse. You know, with, let's see if I can move the camera. I've had much worse with, you know, nothing added to it. So, all right. I mean, not the best, but certainly very far from the worst. Okay, and then the last item we have is the Snug Pack 40-liter dry sack with an air valve, so $45. We've gotten a lot of dry bags, but what I like is that this one has a valve, which lets you really squeeze all the air and get every possible, you know, compressed. You want it small. You don't want to take up a lot of space. So it's a regular dry bag, you know, and we've seen how those work, but it has the valve so that once you have it full, you can compress all the air out of it and then have it, you know, nice and tight. So you can actually put a little bit more into this thing because you can compress it down. You're not just no dead space hanging out in the middle of it. So, you know, $45, I don't know. We've got a lot of dry bags and a lot of boxes. It's a very thin material. We've gotten heavier duty ones, but I do like the fact that it has the valve in it. So that's kind of cool. This would be great inside a pack so that you could save room inside your pack by compressing everything with the valve, but, you know, not bad. So that is everything in Operation 95. Very quick video. This, like I said, I'm catching up, making up for lost time. You know, I'll do my regular style unboxings and reviews as we move on, but there we go. So what do you guys think? Sorry I couldn't show you more of this, but it is what it is. So not a very thrilling box, gotta be honest. Great flashlight, decent little knife, couple, you know, few other interesting items, but all right, I got to get back on track. I got to get videos up for you guys. I got to get the momentum moving again. So thanks for putting up with the delay and the break in product here. Remember that you guys are all absolutely awesome, and I appreciate every single one of you, and I'll be back again real soon.